But welcome to the stream. Um, it'll be sixth stream. About this is like the third week of playing this. Uh, Again, let's just hop into it. Or yes, no, this is second week. I can week. I can time. I time very well. But yeah. So last time we got diamonds, which is amazing. We got enchantments on said diamond armor. We have some lovely protection 3, respiration 3, which is actually kind of make it. But then we have prot 4, unbreak 3 diamond leggings, unbreak 3, protection 4, depth strider 3 boots, and nothing on the chest plate just yet. And we're going to be going to the nether pretty soon. Because, I mean, once you have full diamond armor, there's not really much else to do. You know, I could wait like 15 years and get myself, you know, a maxed out diamond axe to one-shot things with, but I mean, I have a smite 2 sword, which is pretty good against just about everything except for the piglins. But yeah. And hopefully I don't deal with the piglins too much. I have a one of the reasons why I'm not really bothered by not enchanting chestplate is because I have this. It's a prot 3 unbreaking 3 gold chestplate, which is we'll call it mediocre. But it's not bad. It's not horrible. Let me actually go ahead and repair it up to full, because I can do that. We have this protection 2 as well. This is regular gold boots, but basically piglins won't attack you if you don't attack them, or if you are wearing gold. And I will be wearing gold. Brewing stands, I know I have these and I could brew stuff, but I don't actually have any netherwort to brew with, and I also don't have any blaze powder to brew with since I believe since 1.9 you've had to have blaze powder to use the brewing stands. But I don't need to make brewing stands, which is nice. Hey, what's up, Volt? Welcome to the stream. There's a Discord, so you can go and join that in the About page link. If you want to, and then there's a role that you can choose that you get notified whenever I go live. And then, of course, if you just want to join and not get notified, that's cool too. Again, it's just a role that you can choose. Also, I forgot to edit the bot, so it still says squad twice in the alert. Oh well. Yeah, we have made a lot of progress since the last episode, as you can tell. It won't let you join. Let me see about that real quick. Page not found. It worked for one other person. That's weird. Maybe I accidentally created a one-time use link. Although I don't believe I did. That is a possibility. Let me go to myself real quick. Discord server invite. It seems to work. It's weird. Yeah, I can do that real quick. I actually had it on the notification as well. Maybe it was just something with the embedding of the link and that didn't work for your system. Weird. Huh. Are you logged in on Discord on your device? Although, I believe it just tells you to log in when it happens. Let me just create another one and send that. Oh, wait. Oh, cool. Welcome. Also, you have power over your nickname, so you can change that if you want. Um, Although, again, just with the rules, keep it family friendly. I want the Discord to be open to everybody. Um, but, yeah. Hmm? It's, probably running just shy of family friendly, but I mean, I'm not really strict about it, so if you want to. The family friendly is mainly just, don't be, like, horribly swearing and graphic, but minimal amounts isn't a horrible thing. So, yeah. So now, I need to make a nether portal. And I kind of want to dig into here, but I also don't have a very good silk touch pickaxe. Although I can just, I guess, dig into the ice and say goodbye to all the ice. Again, ice isn't really that bad to lose. It's, ice. I can get it pretty plentifully. General chat, you have to go into the rules and intro. Um, oh, it does say. Okay, so you've joined that. You've gotten the roles. It should be in the lounge. That's the general chat that I have. Let me actually go and add a description to the channel. I made it vaguely like living room themed. But yeah, no, I'll go ahead and add some channel descriptions. Um, Underneath the lounge, the couch. Let me read channels. Okay, I had one thing unticked, and I think that's what did it. Let me save those changes, and that should be good. I accidentally had it so that yeah, you couldn't read text channels and see voice channels, and that's a slight problem. Yeah, it was one little permission, and so the way I set up the server is so that in order to actually do anything in the server, you have to react to the roles. Although there's definitely gonna people. How do I get the bot? Me6. You just sort of look up Discord bots, and then they have everything to add them there. The way this one works is you sign into your account, and then you invite it to whichever server you want to directly through their own system. Um, yeah. think I'll make the nether room inside of this iceberg. Um, Although I could make it like here and then have it be like a little offshoot. Um, Might be interesting. Right now the server is pretty simple in terms of features. I just decided to go for a sort of more laid-back server without too many features. Um, Although I do believe the Mi6 bot can do most of what bots can do. It plays music, it of course does the streaming alerts being the main reason why I chose that bot. Um, but yeah. So welcome to all the rest of the viewers. Even if you're lurking, you're still appreciated. And yes, I know I'm breaking ice without a Silk Touch pickaxe, but that's my Silk Touch pickaxe, and it's getting pretty low on durability. Okay. Go. And this needs to be one block over as well. So this will be the nether portal room. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to go and do with this, but there's definitely going to be some form of lava and netherrack and magma, sort of the classic overworld into, or nether into overworld scheme. And of course, gonna door it off. There we go. Although I suppose I should only have it open from the inside out because I don't want the pigmen and such that spawn naturally from the portal getting out of there on their own. Alright. So, let me put you up in there. You up in there, let me get you. You. I'm definitely going to want some more wood before I go in there. I think I have a couple of magma blocks and I can get lava pretty easily, so I might do a little bit of the portal now. Of course, working with lava in hardcore mode can always be a recipe for disaster if you're not careful. I have two magma blocks, not exactly much to build with. So I guess for now our nether portal room will be fairly bare. Stream's lagging? I was afraid of that. Let me close out of some background stuff, but my internet's actually been kind of not that great recently, so Uh, Thanks for letting me know, though. Ta-da. Really, it was just Steam that was running in the background. Close out of Discord too, I guess. Yeah, my internet has been. It's been really weird. Like, it'll be absolutely fine, and then it'll just cut randomly, and I don't know why. I don't know how, even. But that's the way it's been. No, don't want to craft a bow with a flint, whatever that would make. But, yeah. So that is not what I really need anymore. I'll keep it around just in case I want to get some, Power 5. That might help. But seems smoother now? Cool. Yeah, it might have been something updating on Steam as well, because that'll do that. Yeah, so I think right now I will build the nether portal, and then I will go to the treasure map that I found. And after doing the treasure map, I think then I'll head to the nether. Okay, how do I want to do this, though? It'd be great if I could make nether portals like in the floor so that I could jump through them, but sadly that doesn't work. I suppose I could make them. I could make 2 portals actually in this room. So that's 6 there, and I think. Okay, so 6 by 6, and then 3 high. So excluding corners, that's 24. I can have them have the same corner here. Actually, if I do that, it'll be a 5 there, so it's 20 plus the 3, 3, so 29 obsidian. So I get 29 obsidian, and I'll make both of those walls as nether portals. Also, yeah, let me collect the saplings that have dropped now. Plant some more trees. And I think I'm also going to make a couple of buckets just to get some lava while I'm down there. I'm clicking on every single wrong chest. I think I'll only get a few pieces of lava, or a few buckets. 4 should do quite nicely. I'm also going to take some gold when I go to the nether just to do some piglin bartering. Get myself some nice things. Maybe a fire resistance potion, that'd be great. If I could just get one of those right off the bat. If I remember correctly, there was lava quite close over here. Was it? No, it wasn't this. Okay. I mean, there definitely was lava here. I can go down to the lower level. More lava to be had down here. Yeah, fire res. Once I get a fire resistance potion, the nether is basically just nothing. Because most of the danger in the nether comes from fire-related things. Gassed fireballs, light fires. Falling into holes or digging into lava solves that problem. I think it also solves magma blocks, but I'm not sure. But magma blocks are sort of like a half heart damage tick, and it doesn't affect, it is affected by armor. So not a big deal if you have that. So let me go ahead. Some of this. Loud spacebar, yeah. This entire keyboard is pretty loud. I actually kind of like it. It's kind of nice to have that feedback, so I know that it's been pressed. But yeah, it was also a gift. So there's that as well. Um, but yeah, no, I actually really like clacky keyboards. If it's like really loud on the stream and like it's going over my voice, I can change the volume of the microphone, and that way it won't pick it up as often. Um, but yeah, it's a really nice mechanical keyboard. Um, it's like a half keyboard, so it has like it's a little smaller. Um, but yeah, probably the best keyboard I've used. Okay, if it's not bugging you, and if it's not impacting the stream, then that's cool. Also, mining obsidian with efficiency is so nice. Yeah. So I have to get up to 29 obsidian to make both of those walls into portals. And then once I get some nether rack, or maybe even nether brick, I'll put those like behind the portals. I think that'll be a really nice effect. Cool, 29. And I got my 4 lava buckets. Huh. And I believe without efficiency, it's like 30 seconds per obsidian. And that would have taken me, what's that, like 14 and a half minutes without efficiency. Yeah. Also, I'm taking a saddle with me into the nether, because you can ride striders with them. And, you know, if I'm ever in a horrible situation, it might come in clutch. Ah, yes, I forgot. Efficiency does that. Also, I don't have any more ice, so that will be that. Also, yeah. So now, oh, striders. They're a new mob in 1.16, and basically they just walk on lava, and you can find them about in the Nether. So if you happen to be in a really bad spot, um, you can put a saddle on them and ride them around, and they'll just sort of go on top of the lava. And you can also use it to save yourself from a fall. So if I'm falling into a lava pool and there's a strider there, I can put a saddle on him and then ride him around. Now, do I want the obsidian to be there? I mean, I prepared for 5, so I'll use 5. Well, I will seem to have to bring some ice from my main base. Although, living in an ice biome with an ice house, ice is rather plentiful. I could do boat parkour, but the thing is the boats burn after a second, but the striders just, the striders just tank through it. They don't take any damage from the lava. Also, I'm not Dream, so I'd probably just end up, dying. And I believe this should work. Yes, there we go. And let me go ahead and do it this side too. Yeah, not quite looking to die in this world. I'm sure it'll happen, but I'm not looking to. Yeah, this will be the portal room. I probably have a lava fountain going here in this corner, and in this corner. Wait, striders can die of hunger? That would suck. I don't quite like the look of lava just yet. I'll have to completely revamp this, have to completely revamp this room. Yeah, I kind of figured it was a joke, but, would still suck if it happened. Yeah, so now we have to go find some buried treasure. Because I'm a coward who doesn't want to go into the nether immediately. And it's off to... And it's off to the nether. Okay, so... Treasure first and foremost. Do I have a boat in here? No, I don't have a boat. Oh yeah, I still have the boat that's just, sat there. So I know the treasure is somewhere that way. So I'm gonna go over there and see what happens. Actually, might be faster if I take the road that I built. Of course, I just sailed around, so yes, it's now not gonna be faster, but whatever. There's the road. There's a polar bear. Somewhere between, because when I was in the village, there we go. Okay, so now I have a rough idea. When I was in the village, it was on the top left corner of the map, and now that I'm at or when I was at my house, it was in the top right corner. So somewhere between those two lies where the map is, and then it's gonna be south that way. Yeah, and this was found in one of the drowned temples. I think it was just one that was just over there, right outside the village. So now, okay, we are positioned roughly above it. Ice is melting on the road because I didn't use packed ice for all of it, or rather... Oh, okay, this is close then. It's already exploring the map. So I do have to be clear of that ocean monument that is there. Other than that, I think we're good. Steer extra clear of it just to be safe. I think it's that area right there. Yep. Guardian where? Or are you talking about the ocean monument? Yeah, that thing. Well, X marks the spot. And I can take all this sand back and use it in glass making. There we go. Cool. All the torches, and now let's see what we get. Gotta make sure there's nothing nearby. Ooh, this is good. Okay. I was expecting it to be, you know, maybe something okay, like the standard loot you would find, but no. No, two diamonds, 7 emeralds, a little bit of iron, some gold, prismarine crystals, a bunch of cooked fish, some TNT, and then, of course, probably the most important thing of all of this, the heart of the sea, which is going to be so useful when I start on the plan for my base. Because having this heart of the sea with a bunch of prismarine around it just means that you get water breathing speed. That was a pretty good find. Well, I guess it's pretty much useless, but I might just keep it just because that was. Maybe I'll have a little hall somewhere in my base where I just keep all of the different treasure maps that I've uncovered. Right. I'll throw away 1 sand for the boat. That boat has been with me for quite a few episodes now. Do try to keep it a little family friendly in here. I want the server, or this server, well, the Discord server, but also this stream to just be pretty open. I don't have it marked as family friendly, the stream, just yet, because I don't have any moderators or anything, so I can't actually, you know, promise to be family friendly. But, yeah. Although I will still see the messages, even if they're not family friendly. I get to see them, so. If you really want to say stuff, I'm not going to complain. I don't need it family friendly for myself. Yeah. Like I said, you can do it all you want. It's just not going to get shown to the rest of the people in the stream chat. Like it's family friendly not for me, but for anybody that might just wander in here and see what it is. See, prismarine. Diamonds are pretty nice. I can repair my silk touch pickaxe with that, although I don't think I will do that this time. I don't know. T, of course, goes there. TNT, very useful. You can make a whole lot of machines with it, and you can have like TNT duplicators, so that you can like a machine will automatically just make TNT to like quarry stuff. It's very cool. I've seen it a lot. Um, yeah, it's. I mean, water bucket kind of isn't necessary, and then ooh, you know what I can do though? I can make a cauldron and a water bucket, because what you can do is even though water just evaporates in the nether instantly, if you put it in a cauldron, it won't do that. Um, so, if I'm on fire, I'm on water bucket, cauldron, furnace just in case I need to do something. I am overly preparing for this. I'll have my boat just in case I need to do some of that famed lava parkour, although it will almost inevitably go horribly. Let's actually take 2 stacks of cobblestone. Have my anti-piglin chest plate, bunch of wood, flint and steel in case you get trapped. This is entirely too much stuff. I recognize that, but I would rather be far over prepared than go through and just die. Especially for the first time going through where I have no idea what anything will do. Yeah. Well, I can put the clock up at least, because completely useless in the nether. I also only need 1 arrow, but I'm going to take the rest just because there's no reason not to. I might find something like a crossbow that's really good or something like that. Oh yeah, also, let me keep my gold on me, because that way I can do even more piglin bartering. And, this is way too much stuff. I am probably going to make a chest for a whole lot of this stuff. Actually, I'm going to make the chest. Do I have any spare chests? No. Okay. So I will make a chest once I'm inside the nether just to put stuff into. But basically how it's going to go is I'm going to go through, and then I am just going to block up everything, put a nice door there. Oof! That's, you gonna be alright? Oof. I don't really have anything to say that I'm the... all I can really just say is that, it sucks. Oh well, at least later on you can be like, you know, remember that time? Alright. Okay, it's not basalt flats. Instant win. Let me put that on. Get the portal nice and safe. Also make sure that there's no lava flowing into the portal region, because I've seen people die because lava spawned right around them as they were getting into the nether. And then it like broke their portal, stranded them there. That is an oof. Also, I'm covering up the obsidian as well, just to prevent any gassed fireball from like slipping through a corner crack. I've seen that happen as well, and I've had that happen to me. Actually, one time I even had it where a gassed fireball took out half of my portal. And that was weird. Well, it ain't pretty, but it exists. There's a chest where I can put the spare flint and steel in. I don't need a bed on me. That would be that'd be a quick way to end the series. I'm gonna keep the chest plate on me just in case. And of course, everything else is pretty good to have as well, and such. All right, let's go exploring. So let's trade. What do you got for me? Oh, the baby's got it. Does the baby actually trade? Did the baby just give me netherrack for a gold ingot? I think I just got scammed by a kid. Oh, piglins can use doors. Well, I'll have to remember that later. Here, have a gold. Not your kid. Oh, did your kid actually finish the trade? Here, let's give it to you guys. Your kid is greedy. Okay, I got some leather. I think I just got scammed. I still want to kill this baby piglin to get the gold back, but something tells me I won't live very long if I do that. Let me actually go ahead and replace this. Not replace, but also put a couple hatches, because most, so far as I know, can't deal with trapdoors. So we'll install a couple of these. There we go. There we go, now they shouldn't be able to get in. Although I guess the baby's still good. Anyways, again, it's not basalt deltas, and that's what really matters. They're running away from the zombie piglin. Wait, what? Oh, you're talking about that. Well, then the baby pig could just walk over it. I think with this they actually can't get through because this is right on the lower block, and I think they're a full block tall. So, let's see. Actually, if I were to double up the... God, that's a feature. If I double up the trapdoors, I believe that means they just can't get through at all. Because as long as they are one block tall, they won't be able to go under and they won't be able to go over. And I think these guys, let me actually check. Yep. They are a full block tall. And that's it's F3 plus B, by the way, if you were wondering. It shows hitboxes of things. I don't really use it too much, but it's useful for sciencey stuff. Alright, so let me get some netherrack here. Just want to block one of these guys in. You're gonna go here? Nice. Don't stop my very, very kind plan. There we go. Now I can extort them all I want. So now, I gotta make more trapdoors. Get away from here. Oh wait, I had the crafting table in my inventory, I didn't leave it in there. I am smart. So now... we, can't get through. I feel kind of mean for doing this, but this little kid scanned me, so... just... Whoops, that was the wrong pickaxe. Where did he drop? I must know. I know, I can make slabs. Also, this music is very loud. Yeah, turn down that just a little bit. Turn the ambience down as well. Maybe that was it. There we go. Cool. There we go. No. Alright. I should be able to just do that now. Do this. And there we go. My little bartering station. All kinds of good things. Cool. Probably like the fastest way to get ender pearls too. Just out. Get you in there. A lot of this stuff can just be thrown back into here. Cool. Now we can go exploring. You know, I guess the safe thing to do would be to just get a bunch of gold and barter with the piglins until I get some fire resistance. Where's the fun in that? Also, I'm fairly certain if I mine the gold, then the piglins get mad, so I'm not going to do that. I see a little warp forest over there, so I'm gonna probably head that way. If I can find a safe way. Jeez, when they start running around, it always scares me. Oh, an Enderman. I don't want to look at him. So that's a basalt delta over that way. Just over there, I can see it. Is that a... No, I thought there was another forge there, but it's just a weird generation. So right now I need to find another fortress. So that I can... Hey, welcome back. Right now I need to just find another fortress so I can get ruin potions. Is that guy looking at... Anyways. That's a new... sound effect. There was something sneaking up on me. So you have to be careful mining this, because there's always the chance that lava just spawns and then, nope, you're dead. Let me light this up. So yeah, if I mine this, I'm fairly certain that the piglins get mad, so I'm not going to. And I am so thankful that I found this. Because this would be significantly harder if I had to deal with the piglins as well. So yeah, those over there are the Striders. I need to get Optifine for 1.16 at some point. Yeah, those are the Striders over there. So if I put a saddle on them, I can ride them around. Although I also... That was a sound effect. And then I also need this. This is called Warped Fungus, and you can make basically a carrot on a stick for a Strider. From what I remember, the piglins, the new ones, not the zombie piglins are the same as the zombie pigmen in the old days, but the piglins, the living ones, if you're wearing gold, they won't attack you, and if they're distracted by trading with gold, they won't attack you. But otherwise, you're gonna get hurt, because they have crossbows and stuff. And if I remember correctly, yeah, I need Silk Touch to collect this. So I'll come back here with Silk Touch at some point. Very hot tub. I actually kind of like this biome, it's pretty nice. There's a Crimson Fungus. Yeah, I'm not going to be dealing with the Endermans, or the Enderman. Yo. This is a pretty nice place. If I go over here, I should be able to see the portal, right? Yep. Oh no, wait, that is the warped fungus, or warped forest still, so I think it's a little further that way then. But, oh boy, is this a scary place. There was a zombie piglin that just jumped off the top. Cool. No idea what that was about. I will build another house at some point, probably in the warped fungus as well, or the warped forest. But right now I'm trying to find myself a nether fortress. That way I can not immediately die to fire. that's the way I came from. So we continue. Not a nice place to be. Although actually I did just get the, I just realized I got the soul sand that I need for, it's soul soil, but I think it's soul sand that I need to make the upwards elevator. I'm still not used to the, not completely used to the 1.19 textures. Much used to the earlier textures for things like glowstone. Come on now. No piglins around. Alright. There we go. Some nice gold, that way I can trade with the piglins. Nope. That's just redstone components. I guess I just have to search for ingot. 11 of them. Nice. It's even more than I came in here with. So I want to see some things. So these hurt you if you step on them. If you crouch on them, you're fine. Okay. I saw that, I wanted to confirm it. And this should be enough, I'll get one stack of magma blocks. And that should be enough to build what I want to. Shouldn't have to go too much more than that. Exactly one stack. Nice. Still no another fortress though. If my luck shines through here as well, that'll be awful. Right side, there's really not that many mobs. Oh, another basalt delta. Cool. Not going there. Also, is that a bastion inside of it? Or no, it's just a black rock. Basalt deltas are already terrifying enough. The bastions inside of them are even worse. Overwatch was like, we have the most terrifying bastion. And then, Mojang was like, hold my beer, watch this. bring us there. Is that... Oh, I keep seeing, like, things just rendering in on the edge of render distance and thinking that it's a fortress, but then the rest of it loads in, and I'm just like, oh, darn, I got bamboozled again. There don't appear to be many of the, piglins, though. Only the zombified ones. Oh, if I kill that enderman, I can get a mycelium block, or not mycelium, warped grass, whatever it's called. That was, a lot closer than I wanted it to be. I'm be honest with you. But I got it. Warped Nyllium. Well, that is, I was spamming my sword way too much there. I saw my health going down. I was like, no, no. If this is how I die, then that's the worst way to die possible. I always get so terrified when an arrow misses a ghast in the nether. Because whenever it misses a ghast, you know, I've had times when it, like, hits a piglin that's, like, below him. And ghast here, woohoo. Oh, and there's the arrow that missed, although it's infinity, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, I think the piglin that I trapped over there will probably despawn at some point, because I don't have him name tagged or anything. I should have made a note of where my base was, coordinate-wise. Or base portal. Enderman of Whoops again. My favorite subtitle still. Almost looked at that Enderman. How do you do, fellow piglins? I have gold. Hey, piglin, you want some gold? There's a hoglin over there. Don't want to touch that. Piece of obsidian, and he just runs away from the pigman. The zombie piglin. Okay. Loving all the new noises. Oh, and actually, yeah, now that I have the, warped Nyllium, I can maybe get a, the trees, although I really don't like the fact that this is 1 block thick here, so I am going to be not going there. I saw a hoglin around here, yep. See you looking at me. Is he coming for me? Yep. Damage his shield a little bit, but we're good. Hey, welcome back. I am in the process of trying not to die. Although it's not very hard right now. Can always get worse. Hoglins, well, they don't do as much damage as that one Enderman that I almost died to. Well, I say almost died. It got me down to like 4 hearts. And with a shield, the game is far, far easier. Okay, I still haven't found another fortress, though. Yeah, good. That's definitely a task to do there. Gonna head back to the portal. It's pretty far away now. Yeah. Tanky, jeez. This is a power 4 bow, so that is, what, took like 3 shots of it? 4 shots of it? Wasn't exactly keeping track. I get from over there, so I can get back this way. Just, nothing's ever gone wrong diverting lava in the nether. The nether is nowhere near as comfortable as it used to be. Especially in hardcore mode. I get more warp nihilium from him, but actually warp nihilium spreads, so I don't need to challenge another Enderman to a duel. Nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I will look for ancient reason, but I really wanted to find a fortress first. Because ancient debris can take a long time to find, and honestly, I really want to have fire resistance potions, because mining in the nether is, just missed it. There we go. Ooh. Magma cube. Come on, give me a magma cream. Darn it. What's woe? Oh, the ghast, yeah. Shot him somewhere over here, so... Oh, Is that? Well, yeah, there he is. That's 2 gas kills, 2 gas tiers. Pretty nice. Although, still no nether fortress. I mean, I do want to get reason. I do want to get some netherite, but I do not want to risk it just yet. Because if you strip mine the nether, there's a pretty good chance you're going to run into lava, and without fire resistance potions, you're probably going to die. Even though I have pretty decent fire resistant stuff. Although I might actually do a little bit. I might do a little bit of strip mining once I get back to the portal. Because, I mean, if I'm going to strip mine, I might as well do it near the portal. That way I can get to the strip mine quickly. Yeah. Huh. Oh, that's the thing I saw from the portal. Let's wait for a little bit. Set bin. You know, I seem to get the feeling that you want to get me killed here. Oh boy. You ever just seen something and just been like, nope, don't want to do this? Because that's what I'm beginning to feel right now, because I'm pretty sure I have to go that way, and I don't know how I got to where it was. Maybe it was across there, I can hope. 'Cause I know I saw this little shape from the portal, which means the portal is somewhere over there. Or at least, I don't know if maybe it wasn't from the portal directly, but it was from around the portal. Um, like, I don't even have feather falling on these boots, so if I fall down, even if it's not into lava, then I am still probably dead. Almost looks like it's a ruined portal, but no, wait, no, basalt deltas. Cool. Love me some basalt deltas, all of the basaltness and delta E-ness. Welcome back. Let's try going up there. Why don't we? That might be marginally safer, maybe. Nope, just leads more into the basalt delta. Okay. I need to get down without dying. Definitely should have made some sort of system to get back to the portal. Let me go back to where I was and work my way back. Might be able to get down a little bit here. Or, you know, maybe it isn't a way down at all. I think, though, if I block the lava, I can mine into the wall and get down that way. Oh, you can, like, stop your fall with hay bales. Ah, I see. Assassin's Creed style. I'll, probably do that once I get back. Although, getting back's gonna be, a task in and of itself. And, what do you mean by auto portal shut off? What is it? What does that do to, like, why make it? Just to stop stuff spawning in, or what? Yeah, I might do that. Although, one of the reasons why I put the doors over was that it wouldn't spawn, or like the stuff that spawned wouldn't be able to get out. Although, I guess the piglins have something to say about that. Hmm. Still not sure if the gold aggroes the, piglins, so I'm gonna just leave it be. I can take this way a little bit. I mean, I don't really pay much attention to celebrities, to be honest. So, I mean, I've definitely heard of Adam Sandler, of course, but I haven't really, like, you know, paid attention to what movies he was in and all that, so. Oh, portal's right there. Cool. Convenient. Even more convenient. Talk about luck. Don't mess with the Zohan? What's the Zohan? Yeah. Get the netherite scrap, and then I believe it's what, like 4 netherite scrap and 4 gold for a netherite ingot. Yeah, the fact that I just found those is pretty nice. Here we go. Oh, wait. That was a journey. First foray into the nether. And yeah, of course, a little, didn't have a name tag, so he despawned. Keep popping myself with the, ah. Snowing, pretty nice. I'll probably make a blast furnace to put in there, just because the main thing I'll be smelting will be, whatchamacallit, netherite. Let's, smooth stone, iron, and a regular furnace. Cool, all I need is the smooth stone then. You in there. Put you in there, yeah, I'm not gonna be sleeping in the nether. I'm, you're not gonna fall for that one. Um, I mean, even if they did make it so that you could sleep in the nether, what would that even do? Like, would it make it day in the nether? I've seen at least 5 worlds deleted with that one. Actually, another one you can do, actually, um, there's the respawn anchor that they added. Um, if you use it in the overworld, like if you right click with an open hand in the overworld, it'll explode, and an explosion that is larger than a charged creeper explosion. So that's one way you can get people with it. And I'll make another furnace. The 2 furnaces to keep in there. Well, one to keep in the base and then one to keep on me. Take some more cobblestone with me, 'cause it's very nice to have, because gas can't blow it up. Still no nether fortress, though, and it is tragic. Show I like? Honestly, a lot of what I watch is just on YouTube, just watching random stuff. Although, when I did watch a lot more TV, Psych, Psych, that's a really good one. It's on Amazon Prime if you have that. It's a pretty solid one. gonna make something. Oh yeah, it was this, yeah, for that. That was bigger than the portal room? Cool. Now I can trade him some gold. Oh, zombie big one. Rip. That doesn't quite work as I wanted it to. Oh, instead I guess I have to put them there and there. Let me see something. Will this? Okay, it will. Cool. Really? I hate it when my internet does that. I'm sorry about the lag. I really can't do anything about it, though. It's just my internet lately has been just destroying itself for no reason. And I don't know why. It's just like since a week ago, I have just been having horrible internet issues. Well, not a week ago, but actually, the first little bit was a week ago, yeah. And it's just been sort of getting worse and worse, and hasn't really affected the stream so far, but yes, now it is. Oh man, now he's going back. Cool. Yeah, know what? The show that I suggested is that. Well, it's not an Amazon Prime exclusive, but it is free to stream if you have Amazon Prime. So. I'll leave that there. I don't like you. Anyways, can't really do anything about him. First bits of netherite scrap. Yep, 4 gold, 4 netherite. I'll put those in there for now. And at least he left on his own. Actually, huh. Let me see my stream network. Apparently Google Chrome has taken up a whole lot of stuff. Oh, you know what? This entire time I had my stream running in the background from when I checked it at the beginning of the stream. So imagine. Noob streamer. Good now. Cool. Yeah, no, I had my own stream open in the background because I like to start the stream by checking on my own stream just to make sure that everything's working all right. And I just didn't close it, and I actually had it twice open because I had it open once, viewing it like anybody else would view it, and then once from the creator menu. So yeah, it was taking up a ton. It was taking up the time when I checked. It was taking up like 3 times what the Streamlabs is taking up, which is what I used to stream. So. Ooh, I mean, it's not a fall, but still. Good thing I looked down. Imagine if that had been like an actual fall there, jeez. Rip run. I can see your chat if that's what you're testing. I know what you're testing, though. That's like a fully golden piglin over there. I'm gonna throw him a gold ingot and see what he gives me back. Hopefully the gold means that he's extremely rich and not extremely stingy. Hey piglin, you want some gold? There you go. Let's see what he gives me. Thank you, fully golden piglin. I really... TTS bot? Ah, like a text-to-speech bot. Um, yeah, I actually don't know how to do that, I'll be honest with you. I set up like all of the follower stuff and all that at the beginning when I started streaming, although I haven't actually seen that yet, so... Yeah. Do you know how to do that stuff? Like where to find a TTS bot and all that? Let me see if it's as simple as getting a plugin on Twitch itself, or maybe Streamlabs even. It'll take a second, but hmm. Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't have, let's see something on this. Hmm. Hmm. Streamlabs doesn't appear to come with one. It might be a Twitch integration then. Let me look it up. Twitch text to speech. Hmm. Hi, brother friend. Welcome, friend. Let me just, I was able to add in the alert box from Streamlabs, which adds in text to speech on like donations and bit donations, which I don't even have access to yet, but I set up for the future if that ever happens. Um, but I can't find any setting in that. Oh hey, welcome. Um, Thanks for following. But I wasn't able to find a setting that has text to speech just in and of itself without having to donate Urbits. Um, if I had another fishing rod, I could fishing rod the Strider to me. Are they attracted by warp fungus on a stick? No. Cool. After the stream is over, I'll probably do some Google searches and stuff to figure out how to do that. But I don't want to take up too much more of the stream time with that, with just figuring out how to get the stream working. Because as nice as it is to have a fully working stream with that sort of feature, actually having a stream is also important. Try holding. Warped fungus. Yeah, the only problem is I don't have a warped fungus to hold for them. I was hoping that I could get it again. Ugh. Really? You know what, I'm just going to close entirely out of Google Chrome, because that seems to be doing the most of the spikes, even though it really didn't have anything open. It was like a new tab and then a thing I was reading. Dang. Thanks for sticking through the lag, though. And for letting me know when it happens. At this point, I've closed about every program that uses internet aside from Streamlabs itself. There's a warp forest here, so I'll probably try using warped fungus to get the Striders over here. And I believe the Striders actually drop strings, so if I find Striders over here... Don't look the Enderman. But if I find Striders over here, I can kill them to make a fishing rod to fish the other Striders over. But is the stream working now? How do you get saplings from these trees? Because you can't really leaves. These are... Can't really do anything with them. Yes, I can see your chats. I saw the last ones that I see.